we're thrilled to be opening the holiday season and the Series 7 with this event. Again, what we're attempting to do is continue to build our online marketing presence. Our goal is to naturally increase our online presence through email marketing and through social media marketing. As you know, there's big changes in how we're communicating these days, and we believe that email is still your primary communication driver. So we are working towards that process. Right here, you'll see the dealer sheet. It is available to you. I will be able to send you this at the end. Actually, I can probably send you a link right now, but we'll run through it. But basically, our Seventh Heaven event, we're pretty excited because the offer is a BERNINA 710. So it's a $4,000 value. Very exciting offer for your customers. As you know, our primary goal is to create communication, create some buzz, and get customers into your stores. That's our primary goal. As you read through the sheet here, there's some guidelines here. I will send you that link, as I said. It's http bernina7.jbmican.com. Sorry, I just had a big noise there. It actually starts November 7th. As you know, our Scary Savings event closes today. We're pretty excited, and there will be a big announcement for the BERNINA 380 winner tomorrow, and Martin will be making that sometime, I hope, before noon tomorrow. Outside of that, the rest of the Scary Savings event, we will get more information for you, and email will follow and all those kind of things sometime next week. The key point of the Seventh Heaven event is obviously to ensure that consumers are aware of the Series 7 machines. The 710 is a huge one, but so is the 780. We're pretty excited about that, and we're hoping to increase, obviously, our email database through doing this offer, and also drive customers to your store. And how we're doing that is we've got a 27% offer for any accessory up to $277, and I'm going to run through that contest with you as well. We have $17 off any purchase of $77 or more. A lot of sevens in there. BERNINA Canada is obviously going to reimburse you for that. The access code is, as you can see, it's www.7, and it's seventhheaven.com, and with the 7 replacing the S. And also, obviously, there will be a Seventh Heaven icon on the BERNINA Facebook page as well. So away you go. As you can see here, we have an example of what the front of the website will look like. As well as what the coupons look like when they're printed out. Sorry about that. I'll try and stay one page at a time. What the coupons will look like as well. The contest runs from November 7th to January 17th. And we're supporting this program in 2 ways. In the first month of the program, we're actually, BERNINA Canada is working with Prime Publishing again. And what they are, what's being offered is banner ads and email marketing. So again, we're reaching out to those that we don't currently have on our email list in hopes of gathering that data and building up, the strongest sewing, embroidery, quilting list in Canada would be our overall goal. The contest as well is supported by some print collateral, and that print collateral is all printed, and it's actually en route to you now. So I'm hoping that with any luck, I'm not sure about you guys and near New York, but because of all the storms and whatnot, but we're hoping you will have material by the 7th. It left here a couple days ago, so we're hoping you have that material. And as you can see, there's some machine tags that can be used, obviously, to support your pricing. There will be a ballot box and a header. There are instructions on how to put that together. It's pretty straightforward. We have some entry pads this time around. which we hope will assist you in sorry, I'm getting a couple questions, so I'm just going to finish here and then I'll have a quick read if you don't mind. But there's some ballot pieces here, and as you can see, it's really promoting our contest as well, email, first name and last name, as well as a QR code. Additionally, we have a great, great brochure. Sorry, I'm just, there's one to the organizer. If you give me a moment, I'll have a quick read and just get back to you. But you can have a look at the brochure here as well. And you'll notice it's kind of unique, and I will review that too. And as part of your package, I believe some of you you will all get some brochures as well to hand out to your customers, right? Okay, so okay, I've had a question about offers and Facebook engagement, and I will certainly address that at the end of this. Um, and it says all you're getting is my voice. Um, and so I'm not sure if that's happening for everybody. And somebody has mentioned that the package arrived 20 minutes ago, so that's great. I'm glad to hear that. And as well, can you go over the scan? Yes, the scan here is on the entry code. Just I'll address that because we're looking at this page. There is, you can see right here, there's a QR code. And that's a unique identifier that will drive actually people to the website, which I will show you shortly. So our goal is for those who are, with an iPhone, who are tech savvy, if they can scan that and actually enter from there. Or for the more conventional, where you have some of your customers that aren't engaged in email or social media or engaged with you at the moment, our goal is to sort of build that up. As I said, the brochure is here. There's some great offers and deals here. We think it's I've had lots of compliments on it, quite frankly, so we're kind of thrilled about that. To give you an idea, we would like to drive email, and we're going to work with all the dealers in a way that we think will help you. So we're prepared to we have a generic email going out to our list, to the BERNINA Canada list already, and we are reaching out into an additional couple 100,000 emails that are not specifically sewing related, but they are Canadian-wide, Canada-wide. So we're reaching out to that list, and then additionally, we do have a dealer email. So when we're prepared to apparently we've lost audio, so I'll give you a second to make sure we're all up and running. Are we back now? Fantastic. So, so as I said, there's a generic email going out to the BERNINA list and to about 200,000 across Canada. We also have, in order to not confuse the customer and our consumers, we have an additional email here that's dealer customized. And we will prepare that email for you. You'll see that we've actually put dealer information first because it is a special offer from you folks. And ideally, we'd like to prep this for you, get you to prove it, and send it on your behalf. Again, we will sign an NDA for you to ensure that your privacy is respected. I think you've seen the results of us going through the process. We actually include you in the reporting, and we're pretty thrilled with the response rate. I have to compliment most of the lists had some significant open rates in the 30% range, and I think that's pretty impressive. What that tells us is that you've got a very engaged customer base, and so our goal, of course, is to build that out. So we will support you and send these emails. So we will build for you and send it. What we would like you to do is send us your updated email list, and then we'll go through that process. Or in the alternative, we will build this email for you and just send you the HTML code. And or in the alternative, we can just send you the template, and you can personalize it as you see fit. So we're really hoping that you will engage your customers. It's a fairly short window, so we would like to reach out to consumers at least on 2 occasions. And but again, that's one of those things that, depending on how involved you are or not involved, if you only want to go once, that is your prerogative. So we really want to work with you. We do believe that email is your prime communication tool. Obviously, it's the most affordable communication tool. And as we build out these lists, we engage more and more of our consumers across Canada. And obviously, that's good. Building the Bernina brand and driving them to your stores is obviously, again, our primary job. Additionally, you can see here there are some dealer badges. There's contest information badges that I will provide to you, that are available to you online to download. If you need some assistance, we can certainly assist you with ensuring those banners are up there. As you can see, one is related to the contest, and again, one is related to downloading the flyer. And as I said, the flyer is very impressive. If I don't say so myself, it's more impressively actually is the offer, but the brochure itself is pretty impressive from a visual standpoint. Additionally, here there's the steps of what there are. As you can see here, again, we want to validate the opt-ins. We want to increase email participants, through social sharing, improve Facebook likes, followers, and obviously this is a pretty significant prize. It's a $4,000 value, so we're very excited about that. There's some more information down here. Gives you the contest. It gives you the oh my goodness, giving you the dates we've got here. If there's any questions, certainly you can email us at info@Bernina, or you can email me directly. I'm happy to take your calls or answer any questions, and I'm going to put my my email up there right now for you. Okay, so that's the PDF. I will make sure that's available to you as well. It is available online, and here's the online version. I hope you can see that here. And there's a download here. Click to download your copy of the PDF of the dealer sheet, and click to download a PDF of the flyer. And then it goes through the contests, the coupons, the links to the contest, the link to the Bernina Canada page. I am going to take a minute here to talk about Facebook a little bit, social media. We do, there was a question a little earlier talking about engagement and, trying to find out what kind of offers and what's available to people. And you have to remember that Facebook is really an engagement tool. People are there for their own reasons. People today are very focused. They've got lots of communication coming in. And a lot of what offers have not been successful. There have been some very successful Facebook or social media type offers, but for the most part, Facebook is an engagement tool. And when I say that, it's like sending out a flyer. A flyer doesn't necessarily create an action, but it does create awareness. And as such, part and parcel of building out the Bernina brand across Canada, as well as building out dealer brands in your specific markets, is all about engagement and making sure. Keep in mind that most people in social media like your page or are prepared to accept an email offer from you. Is largely a matter of respect, is that they actually say, hey, I do want to be your friend. I want to know about what's going on with you. So as such, being careful not to abuse it is clear. But also they're looking, research has shown again and again, I think the number's just shy of 80%, expect some kind of value from that. So it's not in the old days where you threw out a coupon and then drove 1 million people to your store. Social media isn't as much that way. It's more about engagement and getting people to participate with you and ensure that you are friendly, if that's the right word for it. We do encourage dealers to post on the Facebook, on the Bernina Canada Facebook page, and we will respond with likes and sharing. And we don't certainly want to broach your pages for the most part, although we may make the odd comment or make the odd share from your page. but we do encourage you to post on our page, and then we will share that out. You know, building out sewing and quilting and embroidery, and associating your name and the Bernina brand name together, I think is quite a significant piece. Again, here are the coupons down here. And then if you scroll further down, again, there's collateral. So you can have access to all this. There's a copy of the brochure here. And then there's also a copy of the email with the HTML code. There's also a copy of the customized email here, which we will build for you. And you can email us here at bernina@jbmltd.com, and we'll build that out for you, get your approval, and then number one, send it off to you for your own email purposes, or number two, we will send it out. If you provide us with your list, we will send it out on your behalf. Additionally, here are the contest badges with the code, and then further down, you can see download our flyer right here, and you can post all these on your website. We really encourage you to. We actually encourage you to put them in your email as well. If you're not using our emails but doing a sewing class or whatever, we're happy to do that. And again, there's the same information that's on the back of the PDF. So I'm going to post that right now. Copy. I'm going to drop it right in here for you so you all can have it. And that's available there. I am going to run through the Seventh Heaven microsite for you. Again, our goal is to validate our information. As you can see here, it's a beautiful machine. So, and obviously, we like the creative. It's festive. It's got a holiday theme to it. It's got a winter theme to it, and we're really hoping to take advantage of this with our prime advertising partner, as well as with you, the dealer. So we're thrilled about that. So I'm going to just type in one other thing I wanted to stipulate before I get started. When we talk about us sending the list, one of the reasons we want to do that is we do run this through a process, and we attach a URL to it, which is a personal URL, and you may have heard me speak about that before. And what happens is, if we do that, it ties a numeric code to the email address, and as such, if we send the email, the information comes pre-populated with the first name, last name, and email address. And the key part to remember through this process is that the opt-ins, when it's blank, is about 25 to 30%. And when we have pre-populated information, it ranges between 55 and 65%. So it's a significant increase in the opt-ins, and obviously that's good for all of us, because making sure that we have good, valid emails with our customers as they change, they move, they do all kinds of things is critical. So again, we're going to gather some data. No, I wasn't born in 2000, but the year I use. And so they can fill in their thing. They can get the contest rules here, our privacy policy, and then we can agree to say we like that. As we said, there are two coupons here, and you can see there's the 27% off coupon, and I can click that there if I like, and I can go to the next coupon and say, oh, I want that one as well. Or I can go back and say, oh, I've changed my mind. So it's pretty flexible that way. And once I can sort of get through that process, I can exactly see what other offers. Longer term, our goal would be to, make sure that we have good, solid offers in order to encourage our customers to come in and redeem them. So again, the coupon is really about redemption and getting people to come in and to the store, in-store. Here we're asking a few questions. They're fairly simple and generic questions. In this case, I'm going to say I quilt with my machine. It's interesting, but it'll give you a sense of that information. We will be providing that data back to you as well for those of you that are interested. And this is sort of our special sauce, if you would. It's the sharing and winning, and this is a critical part about that allows us to build out through social media, reach those other people. And I use this as an example. the average person has about 140 Facebook friends, and I myself have over 500. You can be sure, even though I'm not a sewer or I'm not involved in sewing, I have, 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 people that are involved or like sewing or quilt or do something. So they're very interested in this offer, number one, and in winning a prize like this. So this is our way to reach to others and find those who are like-minded. So obviously, if you're a sewer, you probably have a lot more friends in the sewing cycle than I would. I still play hockey, so as such, I have a lot of hockey people, probably 20 or 25 in my Facebook friends. But but that being said, even though I'm a hockey guy, I still have some friends. So if there's some value in the offer, and of course this one has some huge upside, obviously it's advantageous for me to share that so that I can share that out with my friends. And the one thing we know is people do like to share. It's been proven again and again. It's not the craziness that it was when Facebook first sort of got prevalent. Most people are sharing at about the 25 to 35% range. So if I need to get to 3 people in order to get one to share. So just to kind of give you a sense of it. And when we go out and share, what happens is it comes out to Facebook. And it says, visit Bernina, 7th Heaven, share and win a new Bernina. And I can write something else. Hey, do you like sewing? And you can type anything you like in there, or you can just share it without. But it gives you a sense of it. And then that goes on to my stream. I'll just show you what it looks like on mine. It's Halloween here, and no candy. There's lots of candy here. Yvar's brought in some great candy. So again, you can see here it's the share and win with Bernina. Comes up on my Facebook page. Is it up there yet?
Yeah, you're on Facebook now, but I haven't seen it.
Okay, so apparently I'm just a little ahead of the internet. Okay, fantastic. So you can see here, do you like sewing? And this is what gets populated onto my page. So everybody in my Facebook stream who it will show up through my stream, but anybody who checks out my profile will also see this. So, hey, I like sewing, or no, I don't like sewing, kind of thing. Additionally, if you come back to the contest page, I don't know if you're up yet there, you can share through Facebook or additionally through Twitter. And again, it's the same process. We get out to Twitter, visit 7th Heaven and share only from Bernina, Canada, and you can tweet that out. And again, our goal ultimately is to drive new engaged users onto our site so we can gather data, so we can then, in fact, provide offers and value to drive them in store. LinkedIn as well. I'm guessing that I haven't looked at the stats on this yet. I'll be sort of doing a fairly good report. And you can see here, I can write anything. The offer's up here, share and win, only from Bernina. And we can post that. Now, also on LinkedIn, I'm going to show that again because I don't know if any of you are engaged in groups. And it doesn't want to show me that again. Maybe it will. If I go this way. Funny. No, it's only going to let me share once. I think we're going to have to check that out, or am I having internet trouble? I'm not sure. So we'll come back to that. And additionally, on email, you can see here I can share an email. So I can share this by email to my friends, which is likely for the older crowd, and I do mean older, the 65 plus, this is still their primary communication tool. I was saying we haven't seen the stats from the scary savings. I'm just going to try that LinkedIn again. No, it's not going to let me go. Wonder if I can do it this way. What I was going to say is here there's a scary savings, but I'm not sure if you're involved in LinkedIn, but there are groups you can join up through here. So you can actually create groups with your people. So it's a great way for you to communicate additionally in social media. And although LinkedIn isn't as nearly as prevalent in Facebook from a business perspective, it's actually a pretty solid approach for you folks to, work with some of your vendors and other dealers and work together to make sure we're sharing offers and we are sharing experiences and that kind of thing. I think is a great way to go. And then basically at the end of the process, we complete the process and up comes a nice thank you. And here, I already like the Bernina Canada page, but you can like the page here. And we also drive them to download the flyer if we like, which is taking me, of course, to my page because it's open, unfortunately. But you can download the flyer right here. Just want to make sure I do this right. So we can download the flyer here, sorry, I've got my buzzer going off here. And then as well, we get to download the flyer, but we can also print the coupons, which is down here. And up you can see, and it's personalized with the date, so we don't have any discrepancies. It's personalized with the person's name and the date. And there's the brochure now showing up. It's a little slower than I'd like. So I'll finish up that so you can kind of see what the brochure looks like. It's pretty slick. We think the new Bernina 7s are actually quite something to see. So I will get rid of that. There's your coupon. And again, they can then go back to sharing once they print their coupon, and away they go. Now,